Alright, the left side of the screen is the very edge of Anacortes. We're on Fidalgo Island. This is far out the map as we're trying to navigate our way on trail here for a few miles on the PNT. So thought we'd cover a few miles on trail and just see what it's like here on the island where the Pacific Northwest Trail cuts through this island on its way to Whidbey Island. Looks like we're turning and starting up this small hill. So it looks like we'll be pulling out away from the subdivisions at the edge of town where we're kind of skirting the edge up for a while. I can still hear cars a ways back there. But it looks like we're heading up this small hill and then we'll eventually come out by Heart Lake up at the other end where we dropped a car. All right, checking as we came up in here because we actually got to a four-way. Making sure we go the right way. Fortunately, some of these trails here are really nicely signed. You can see 133 and 104. So I'll watch the app to be sure, but I think we're heading this way. But I keep it in my hand a moment through here when there's an intersection just to verify we are in fact still on the red line. Love this big tree. Triple tree, I guess. And a nice canopy above. An older sign here on this tree instead of the new ones. That's kind of cool. And I love the bark. Ferns still lining everywhere. Just dropped down the trail. Look at the reflection on the water. And popped out by this little lake. And they have all these other trails going off. I think this 102 must just go around the lake. But for the time being, I think we turn left and follow, trying to keep following 104 at this point. And I thought I saw a sign up here. We'll find out in a second. Oh, I see a trail closed sign, so we'll follow up here and take a close look here because one of the trails has a different trail number. I gotta check our app and see if it says 104. This is funny, it says 104 going that way, which is where we just came from. Maybe we switch because it says 106 here. So hold on while I check our app. All right, so we were on 104 and I think we're switching numbers to 106 at this point. All the trails converged, but I will keep the other phone with the app open in my hand and watch the little arrow and dot and make sure we're moving in the right way. Because if you don't, you end up finding later you went the wrong way, you gotta backtrack a lot further. Hear the frogs with all the water here. And birdies, and I see a sign. Let's check out our intersection. Might have to get the app out and just verify, but it looks like we're going that way. But I'll check and verify as we go. 126. Alright, so there was some private property that led us through, and then they're warning us, oh, that traffic won't stop. It's not a crosswalk for the trail. So we have a road crossing, and then I can see there's a trailhead going, the trail continues in the woods on the far side. And then up and in right here, back in. Here's a big guy moving slowly along. I can just make out the water through the trees. That must be Heart Lake. See what light reflecting. I can hear the road up ahead there. We're looping around the lake, heading back to the parking lot in the car. And that should, in fact I can see light on the windshield across the lake, should leave only a short distance there west to where we hiked last time. I think it was last year we filled in a little bit further west, so, and somebody's shooting this morning. Anyway, we'll come back and fill in the miles in between another time. It's been a nice walk this morning.